Hi, Jasmine. How you doing? Great setup. I love this presentation. This is fantastic. Research is arguably the most important step in any design process. So I think that the more accurate you are, the more thorough you are in your research stage, I think that just really translates itself to a higher degree of success in any design um, project at all. And this is certainly no exception because you've got some wonderful comparative analysis here. You've got a really good setup of the story itself, including the historicism, the time and era in which it occurred. And I think that's just fantastic. But to take that a step further, you've actually added these kind of these visual studies to bolster your conceptual development of the sketches. So this fantastic stuff. Really, really good job. And please always remember the importance of research. And the research is, again, arguably the most important step in any design process at all. And all designs, any design should have a robust um, research methodology behind it, any project at all. So really, really definitely keep the value of research in mind moving forward in your design career. So these are fantastic. I think each one is great. I love the second one. Boy, that's good. The fact that you've provided this wonderful variety, I think is really impressive. If I was a client and a designer was approaching me, and I would want to see this kind of variety. I wouldn't want to see three serif typefaces. I wouldn't. I'd be like, come on, give me some variety. I need something to choose from, and you have to give me the reasoning behind your choices for each individual example. So, and you have, so that's fantastic. My only recommendation moving into your final submission for milestones, your final milestone submission, number 2 and number 3 are fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful. My only recommendation is I just keep on wanting to add more. I love the fact that the ascenders are so tall in both of these because it reminds us of what? A tree. And I think that's kind of cool. Specifically that you're wanting to use this kind of wood and what represents a wood more than a tree, right? So I think that's really interesting right there. So good job there. The script typeface I think is interesting, but what I would like to see you do in your final submission is these are great, but just make some changes to the script. These are proper names, so use caps. Use a cap H and a cap G, and the reason I'm asking you to do this and to resubmit with capital letters for H and G for Hansel and Gretel is because that quite possibly could sway your decision. With the capital letters in place, you may see something that you're not seeing with the small lowercase letters in place where you could possibly say, hey, this is working, or hey, this is spawning or generating further ideas that could be attributed to the meaning of the story and or the characters associated with the story and or the time and place associated with the setting, as it were, right? So that's my only recommendation is to resubmit that script example using caps for the H and the G for Hansel and Gretel, respectively. Really, really good job. Keep up the great work in your research. And that's something you're going to take through your student design career as well as into your design career is the importance of research. You can't there's no such thing as too much research in design. All right. Okay, great job. If you have questions, comments, concerns, or if I can clarify anything at all, please feel free to let me know. Good work. Thank you.